Fielded about the 4-yard line by Cortez Barber. Still on his feet. Cross past the 30.
Excellent return.
Good return by Cortez Barber. Sets up the Dragon offense. It's a nice run by Cortez. Good blocking. And we're going to start this thing about the 34-yard line. Michael Bush leading his troops.
Yeah, here we go. I'd like to see a run. I don't know about you.
I'm thinking they're probably going to run it. There's a give to DeMonte. No, they fake it to DeMonte. Fake me out. Cortez Barber around the end.
He was probably in the backfield a good 4 seconds. I had no idea.
That was a nice fake.
Yeah, you know.
And pick up about 4.
He's
second down, 6 yards to go.
I always say they're designed to fake out the people on the field, so it's going to happen to us every once in a while.
Absolutely. The starting defense for the Purples, Jackson Sowell, Carpenter, Daniel Bailey, Chase Proctor, Kofer, Houston Natcher. Remember Natch from baseball? Good baseball player as well. Barber in motion. There's DeMonte. Rumbling. He's going to get the first down. It's a nice run. Watch that late hit coming in there. See, number 70 diving across the pile.
For us?
No, for them.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to play a little bit heady. You know, everybody just wants to get in there, hit somebody right away, get
the jitters out.
Yep. But I tell you what, that was an impressive run by DeMonte. That's one.
Very nice
right
run. He's moving the pile and picks up the first down for the Dragons. Ball at the 44-yard line of Warren Central. Michael Bush under center. Barber in motion. The give is to Barber. They stretch it out. It's a good tackle right there. It's a good tackle. It's number 24. It's Tevin Anderson. That's Levance's little brother.
Is he 24?
I believe he is.
I thought he was 25.
No, wait a minute. That's Carpenter.
I was going to say, they don't have a lot of guys going both ways. It's
a really nice tackle.
Oh, yeah.
That's Denzel's little brother.
Is that right?
Yeah. We got him
a lot
on
of
both
guys,
sides.
Yeah.
Bring up a second down, 8 yards to go.
Oh, okay. They're kind of pulling out some stops, it looks like.
Yeah, they are. We got 3 in the backfield. Brown, Smith, and Barber.
Oh, Lord.
There's the give.
I tell you what, that was a nice blitz.
They blitzed it up and kind of changed that just a little bit.
Yeah, did at least get a modest game, but going to be a long third down on this one.
Yeah, that's something that, you know, Central needs to stay out of, that's for sure. Bring up a 3rd down 7. Just getting there underway. The Dragons just shy of midfield at the 9:38 mark here in the first quarter. No score. Big 3rd down, Patrick.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to go to the air on this one.
Cortez in motion. He rolls out, got a man open. First down. Beautiful pass. Bush to Green. And that's a Dragon first down.
You might as well call that Manning to Harrison. I mean, as much as you see it.
I'll tell you what, they definitely work well together.
They got something working between those two.
That's some good blocking up front.
They definitely
by the offensive line. They give him plenty of time to make that throw.
And I tell you, I like, you know, you're putting together a first drive that's pretty nice. You're already bled 3 minutes off the clock.
Absolutely. We're in purple territory.
These are all things that Central has to focus on doing.
The ball on the 44-yard line of Bowling Green. Brown in motion. The give is DeMonte Smith right up the gut. Nice run. Beautiful run by DeMonte. He's going to pick up about 5 maybe. Let's see where they mark this thing.
He's going to be big tonight. Need a lot of those types of runs.
And he does. It'll be 2nd down 5 for the Dragons. Ball just in between the 38 and the 39-yard line of Bowling Green. Good drive right here, Patrick. Let's keep it going.
They just got to finish these drives, you know. Not just get in their territory, but finish them off.
Barber in motion. The give is DeMonte Smith. He's got some running room. It's a nice run. Takes it across the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. That's where the side judge has got his foot. Let's see where they put the ball. And that is another Dragon first down.
What is that, 3 now?
And listen real close, and you'll hear Mama T roll it up in just a moment.
Yep. Right
and there
on
it was.
You'd think we'd planned that. We really didn't.
I've been listening to her do that for about 6 years. It's great.
That's not going to be the same next year, is it?
No, we'll have to get somebody else to be loud and proud down there. Barber in motion to give off the right side. Got some running room.
There's
a flag.
Back. And see, that's the type of thing we can't allow, lose 10 yards.
That was such a good run, too.
You lose 10 yards now, it's going to be 1st and 20.
Yep, there's a hold right there.
Maybe 1st and...
Oh, they spot the foul, won't it?
Maybe 1st and 17. But,
that's tough.
We cannot do this type of stuff. Got to play disciplined ball.
It's going to back it up to the 39-yard line of Bowling Green.
See, this is my fear. We're going to drive down here. You gotta finish.
Oh, they'll be fine. You worry too much.
I'm a worrier. I gotta admit, I'm a pessimist.
I worry about nothing.
I'm a pessimist. It works for me.
I woke up this morning. There you go.
Everything's gravy after that, huh?
There you go. Be 1st and 16. DeMonte right up the gut. That's a nice play.
Well,
that's big Franco Irving down there, number 99. Patrick Franco played for me in youth football.
Is that right?
Yeah, I could see great things that long ago. He's a good football player then and a better one now. Big fella down there. Bring up a 2nd down, 13 yards to go. Just a football shy, the 35 of Bowling Green.
This drive has already taken 5 minutes off the clock.
Well, I like that. Check this crowd out, Patrick.
Yeah, it's our best crowd of the year. Thank goodness.
Brown in motion. Back to pass. Oh, no, that's a pick.
Yeah.
That's a pick. Daggone.
You know what?
I believe that Satterfield just kept going, never broke the route off, and I don't know if he was supposed to break the route off or Michael just underthrew it or what.
I got to be honest. That was eerily similar to last year. Had a nice drive, first drive last year, and then we threw a pick almost the exact same way.
Well, let's just hope it ends the same way, and we'll all be happy.
Well, we're about to see what this potent Bowling Green offense has in store for us.
All right, on offense, of course, the quarterback is Scooter Hollis.
Looks like Navarez in the backfield, isn't it? Or is that Green? I can't tell.
Oh, there's a big hole right off that side. He's going to get a nice run. That's number 22, I believe.
That's Navarez.
It's Hunter Navarez. The junior transfer from Greenwood. Picked a good year to get out, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't really understand how that works, but it looks like it works for Bowling Green.
It worked for both of those parties.
Absolutely. Be 2nd down 5. Hollis in the shotgun.
That was going to be a false start. I look like the wide receiver, 27.
Back that thing up.
Bailey out there at wide receiver. Looked like he left the line a little early.
Michael Bailey, another brother of Levance Anderson.
I guess there is one player that goes both ways. They don't have many.
And there's the old roll 'em up, going to back him up 5. And
that'll erase Hunter's gain for the most part.
It's going to be 2nd down and 9 to go. 6:13 to go in the first quarter, no score. The Dragons drove down, had a nice little drive going, got it inside their 30. Oh, nice tackle.
Play. That's Cardwell.
James Cardwell with the stick.
Yeah, he read that perfectly. Hit him right as the ball got there.
Yes, he did. He jumped that route just like they teach you to do.
You just got to be careful sometimes. You jump the route, they do a little double move. But
absolutely,
certainly worked out very well on that one.
Absolutely. I think the intended receiver was Sam Wilson. Good play by James Cardwell.
All right, 3rd and 9. Let's get a stop.
Back to pass. Got too much time. They're going to force him out. He's got some running room.
Well, I tell you what.
Not much.
He actually.
Good tackle.
I think he had a decent shot had he not cut back.
He should have just took it straight up.
He's got a lot of speed when he breaks out in the open field, but he might have tried to make a little bit too much. Sometimes you just got to get to the sticks and get 4 more downs.
It's a great recovery by the Dragons defense. I didn't see who ended up getting him.
I didn't see it either. It looked like Satterfield. I think I saw him out there somewhere.
I tell you what, he's playing better each week, Satterfield is.
Well, he's one of our faster players. Got to get him involved in all
Who's
facets.
back here doing the punting?
That's punting. I believe it's. I tell you what, I couldn't
low
see.
kick. I'm going to bounce it right at the 40. The Barber picks it up. Spin move on his feet across the 40. Still on his feet. The 50. Look at here. The 40.
Oh.
And taken down inside the 35-yard line of Bowling Green.
Nice return.
Yep. I don't know what the penalty's on, but there's the flag.
Well, I hope it's on them, because I sure would hate to give 15 yards back of a nice run.
Let's see what this penalty's on.
I believe it was number 3 on the
that's
stop for Bowling
That's a
Green.
nice tackle.
Spencer Renfro. All right, let's see what the call is.
Let's see what – I didn't see what he called yet.
It could have been a sideline warning, maybe. Yep.
Oh, why even do that? Just tell him to step back.
You gotta.
That's all right, no yards.
That's all right on the first time. The first time that's no problem. But unfortunately, the rest of the night, I think it's a 15-yard penalty.
What a return by Cortez.
That was an outstanding return. Nice move, make the first man miss. And
the spin move.
I tell you what, you couldn't.
Hey, now look, we're right back down at the 34-yard line of Bowling Green.
You threw an interception, so obviously you could have had a better first quarter so far, but not much better.
Not much better. Let's see how the Dragons handle their second possession of the ball game. Bush under center, DeMonte Smith, the lone setback. Kind of fumbled snap a little bit. DeMonte's got some running room, still on his feet. Down inside the 20.
I tell you what.
He is a bull.
Right now, it just
we're winning
looks
the
like
war at
they
the line
want
right
it
now.
a little bit more.
I believe they're going to mark it right at the 20-yard line, Patrick, for another Dragon first down.
You got to be real impressed with this team so far, the way we've come out. So you got to finish it now. Finish it. We're in the red zone.
Right at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Perfect play call.
Oh, that's a beautiful. Get in there. That's a touchdown.
Penalty
we got a penalty. Unbelievable. We got 2 penalties.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I thought that we had a hold right at the 20. I'm sure that's probably what that's going to be. So
let's see what these are. What a run by Cortez.
I'm not surprised at all to see the penalty at the 20. I thought we might have had a hold right there on the edge.
I believe that was 58 out there. That was Austin. I thought he was holding him up pretty good. Let's see what they get done here.
One thing that so far it seems like we've been on the near hash each time we've gone to Cortez. He typically runs to that side.
Right.
And so
I never did see what they call a hold, guys.
I'm sure it might have even be a chop. Must be a chop.
Good grief. What are you doing down there? We got the circus in town.
Well, 1st and forever now. Looks like 1st and 25.
Okay, what's the other one?
Now, there was a block in the back that was declined, and then it looks like a chop block. That's
Having a chop block on you not done.
The infamous chop block.
Now,
I got to be honest, I didn't see it, guys.
I really thought there might be a hold on the edge, but I did not see it.
Well, I think they called a hold and they declined it, didn't they?
No, they called a block in the back down here. I'm saying right when he was coming around on, on 20.
But they got us on the chop block.
Yeah.
Well, that negated a touchdown for Warren Central. Backed us up to the 35-yard line now, Bowling Green. Goodness gracious.
And that down and distance is wrong, too. It's 1st and 25. That's a devastating penalty on the first.
It is. You're exactly right. 1st and a million. There they got it right on the board.
Well, they're just going right back to the same play.
To it.
That's not going to happen on that one.
That's a nice tackle right there. That was Carpenter on the stop for the Purples.
Yeah, see, it kind of forces your hand on some of these things. I mean, I really feel like we haven't run to the far side all night.
Well, you never know. They might be setting that up right now. A good play caller always set up the next one. And we hadn't seen Brown yet. So
yeah, I'd like to see a Brown.
Let's see if we can see Brown around the end for about 30.
They need it.
He's in motion. The give is DeMonte right up the gut. Going to get some good positive yards.
Yeah, they're trying to get it manageable.
Down about the 31 of Bowling Green.
But it's still.
Yes, it is.
That could not have had a worse penalty.
That chop block, that's the second time it's reared its ugly head at us.
That Nelson County one, that was bad too.
It was. Well, I watched it. I still didn't see that. You can bet your
agree.
bottom dollar I'll be watching this one too. Bring up a 3rd and 21. 3:12 to go, first quarter, no score. We're at Joe Hood Field, where the Dragons are hosting the Purples. Michael Bush under center, back to pass. Got a little time. Off the hands of Green. I don't know why he went with one hand with that, but he did. That's one of the few times you'll see him not make a catch.
I see, this is, yeah, I'm not surprised, actually. They're going to punt. That tells you just how much they respect Bowling Green's offense.
Absolutely. The only thing here, though, is, I mean, you need to kick it out of bounds, get it inside the 10. That's for sure. Don't boot it in the end zone.
They're going to watch the fake, I'm sure.
Boy, we ran a good one last year with Troy down at Franklin playing Russellville. That was one of the best fake punts I've seen in a while.
That was one of the gutsiest
We went about 60.
Yeah, but they were deep in their own territory.
Yes,
it was gutsy.
Snap back good. Here's a boot. It's a little wobbler.
Yeah.
See,
we've been better off kicking deep.
Kick it in the end zone if you're going to do that.
Well,
little pooch kick did nothing. I think they're going to take over about, the 25, Patrick?
Maybe just shy of it, 24, 23. But I tell you, this is what I'm talking about. We've had two solid. Well, I guess you can't call that one a drive.
We
had good field position.
We had great field position with the big punt return by Cortez Barber, the senior for Warren Central.
But you've got to finish your opportunities. You
Absolutely.
can't waste these perfect chances.
All right, we got Hollis. Is he under center this time? I believe he might be, and he is.
We got Green in the backfield, far back.
Nice tackle right there.
That was a fullback. I didn't see who that was.
DeMonte Smith with the tackle.
That was Anderson. I tell you,
Number 25, Tevin Anderson.
how do you like that stable of backs? Green, Navarez, Anderson. That's a luxury.
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you what, let's watch these guys. Make sure all these guys are getting off the field. Get all the way off.
All right, Navarez, the lone setback. 2nd and 10, no gain on the last play, and we got a penalty. Let's see, we got some movement.
Either a delay game, could be a illegal substitution, maybe? No?
Something happened. Oh, they got a false start. The old simple way. I don't know how you move before you even get down there hardly.
I'll tell you, right now I'd be eyeing this single coverage out there. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe Green's out there as a safety, but there's a lot of space for the receiver out there.
Yes,
with
it is.
That's
number 80, Sam Wilson on that side. James Cardwell with the coverage. There's the pass. They're going to roll out, going to throw it. Complete. Still on his feet. There's a nice tackle.
Takes a lick and keeps on ticking.
That was Will Porter with the catch. The throw from Hollis to Porter. It's a nice play.
Looks like he fell right over Green there on the ground. We'll bring up another 3rd down, but they got a little bit more manageable.
Yes, they did.
Got about half of it.
Be 3rd and 7 here.
I tell you what, how huge would it be if we could continue to stop them?
Where's
here?
that ball? About the 27, Patrick?
Yeah, just 2 yards over.
$1:37 to go, first quarter, no score. Bowling Green with the ball on their own 37-yard line. 3rd and 7. Hollis in the shotgun. Back to pass. Got a little pressure. He's going to keep it. This time he's got a little more running room this time.
Yeah.
Take him out of bounds. The tackle, I believe, was Satterfield, number 17. Green was also over there.
They got a nice block on Thompson across the middle, and that opened it all the way back up for him.
Yes, it did.
But, we might want to consider ourselves a little lucky. Hollis in the open field is a very, very scary thing. They managed to cut him off, limit the damage.
Well, he's able to pick up the first down for the Purples.
Got about 10 yards.
And I believe, was that the first one?
Yeah, that was only their second possession.
That's the first one of the game. Let's see, Warren Central can bow their neck and get the ball back here. There's the keeper by Hollis. Good tackle. Marvin Miles, let's see who else was in on that one. Mr. Lancaster, number 65.
I believe, let's see, Hollis had how many rushing yards coming in? 362 rushing yards. That's quite a impressive stat from the quarterback.
Yes, it is. Had 5 rushing touchdowns. Solid player, the junior single caller for the Purples. He's a three-sport star over there at Bowling Green. Basketball and baseball.
They're counting on him in basketball this year for sure.
Hollis in the shotgun. There's the pitch. Oh, he makes him miss. Jonathan Thompson wraps it up along with Green.
You can't blow
Is
that
that Cardwell
opportunity.
out there? Number 16. He shook off the tackle, picked up another Bowling Green first down.
That puts them into Central territory for the first time.
Yes, it does. They're on the, let's see, the 48-yard line of Warren Central with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score here at Joe Hood Field.
Unless this is incomplete, this figures to be the last play of the first quarter.
There's the pitch. It's a good
Get him down.
tackle. Forget it. Got everybody in on that one. Bunch of helmets on the ball. I don't think he may have gained
About a yard.
if it's that much.
Well, the spot looks like it's a yard.
There you go. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter complete. No score between Warren Central and Bowling Green. We'll be back in a moment. All right, welcome back. The second quarter about to get underway. No score.
Hey, we got no problem with that. They want to run that direction, sure. We'll gain a couple yards.
We'll bring up a second down, 9 yards to go.
I mean, what are the chances that was some sort of a fake? We'll get them to line up on the wrong side of the ball and just turn around.
Absolutely. You never know that Wallace. He's a real sneaky guy over at Bowling Green. Ball on the 47-yard line of Warren Central. Hollis in the shotgun. There's some movement.
A lot of people were
Back
going.
it up.
We look like we came close to jumping off sides.
I don't know. I think it was them.
We're going to find out. All right.
King is never wrong, Patrick.
I mean,
when are you going to drink the Kool-Aid?
I wasn't saying that they didn't both move. He looked like he was trying to time the snap count and looked like
Yes.
Green was thinking the same thing.
That'll back him up 5 yards.
Well, that helps.
Be second down and 14 yards to go.
Now
ball-
it's pretty much like they were trying to make it when they were lining up on the wrong side
Right,
of the ball.
the ball back in purple territory. Hollis under center. Back to pass. Got some time. He's going to roll out. And he overthrows him.
Now, careful about hitting those guys right there at the edge. All right.
Bring up a third and long. Third down, 14 yards to go.
Big play. Got to get a stop here. Let's get the ball back. Unfortunately, we're not, whenever we stop them, if we stop them, we're not going to get the type of field position we've been enjoying.
Right. We really need to take advantage, especially that second possession with the great field advantage.
You don't want to put yourself where you're having to go 80 yards very often.
Absolutely. And that's something, we haven't been the best in the world at. All right, 2 out to the right, 2 to the left. They're in their pro set here for the Purples. Hollis in the shotgun. Back to pass. Got some pressure.
That's good.
Forget it. Sack!
Thompson absolutely blew his man off the ball.
Jonathan Thompson and Savon Hayden with the sack.
He
bull rushed
they
him.
had that blocked right, but he just went right through him. Perfect play.
Absolutely. Takes it all the way back to inside the 40-yard line of Bowling Green.
All right, let's see what kind of leg we got here.
All right, we got Satterfield back on this one.
Let's just get the ball for sure.
Satterfield standing right outside the 30-yard line. Here's the boot. It's a low-line driver. Fielded about the 27, still on his feet. Cuts back. Still got some running room. He takes it just a yard shy of the 50.
I'll tell you
It's
what.
a nifty run by Satterfield.
They've had some impressive returns tonight.
And Patrick, we were worried about field position.
We were worried
Oh,
about
you were worried
direction.
about it. Was I worried about it?
No, you.
All right.
I'm a worrier.
I know. You'll be okay, buddy. King will protect you.
Everybody's telling me, for instance, in basketball next season we're going to be top 5, and I say, I don't know. I think.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, yeah, that one you agree with me.
I agree with you on that. I mean,
That's what we needed.
there's my number 77.
Let's watch that.
Tucker Cross.
They took the benches last time we had guys running out late. I think we called timeout. Not careful, they're going to lose their benches again.
Yeah, that is true. Last week they lost the benches.
It was something of a good luck charm.
That was Tucker Cross, the big sophomore, 200-pound sophomore. And while they have the timeout, Patrick, we'll take a quick one too.
Sounds good.
Be back in a moment. All right, Dragons had to burn a timeout right there to get the right personnel in, Patrick.
Yeah, I'd rather burn a timeout than run a play that's a waste.
Absolutely. It was Brown in motion to give his DeMonte. Right up the gut in purple territory. It's a nice run.
He's been running strong tonight.
Yes, he has. I listened to the pregame show with Coach Rogers, and he really talked very highly of DeMonte Smith on and off the field.
I'll tell you, on this senior night, that makes me really respect our seniors, and DeMonte and Jonathan and Cortez. They've really stepped up. Marvin, they've all served a huge role for the team this year.
Absolutely.
Very proud of them. You look at where they were when they entered the program.
Oh, we were hurting for certain. They'll bring up a second down, 4 yards to go, just shy of the 45-yard line of Bowling Green. The Barber in motion. There's DeMonte. He got a first down and more. Takes it across the 40. And that's another Dragons first down. Hey, as a part of Bluegrass Cellular Battles in the Bluegrass program, football fans can log on to battlesinthebluegrass.com next week to review video highlights of tonight's game and place their vote for play of the game. Those unable to attend Battles of the Bluegrass game can follow a running score update by the Battle Buddy on Bluegrass Cellular Facebook page by logging on to facebook.com/BCI Battles.
There's
a carry by Brown. Well, he tried to rip his helmet
all
off.
right, easy, guys, easy.
I don't think our coaching staff like that too much. He's on the ground. He's twisting.
We'll let the coaches worry about that. I want to see a good, clean game, at least from our side. I want to see it from both sides, but we can only control us.
Absolutely.
So let's just.
You can only control what you do.
It's a rivalry. Let's make it a friendly rivalry.
Patrick,
as much as possible.
That'll take it up to the 36-yard line with the run by Brown.
That's 3 trips in the purple territory so far. Oh, no.
Oh, they kind of got the snap count on that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
They jumped that one.
We're going to have to start doing a little no-play stuff, try and draw them off sides, make them respect this.
I believe that was Daniel that got in there along with some others.
We've had a couple times this has happened. We've kind of lucked out a couple of the other times. The play wasn't going like that, but
absolutely.
DeMonte going right up the middle.
If it goes around the edge, it's no big deal, but that one they did guess right.
I see.
And Michael was just barely able to get the handoff.
Now we're in 3rd and long again.
Yes, we are. They got it 3rd and 10. It's about a 9.5 maybe. There's the fake. Bush rolls out. Got a man open. There's Green. It's a nice tackle.
Wow.
I don't know if he ever got him down or not. They blew it dead.
I'd say they're going to go for it this time, don't you?
That was Carpenter on the stop. He's everywhere for the Purples.
I imagine you're going to see.
Nope, they're going to
kick
punt.
It. Wow.
Our third trip in.
Guys, we gotta finish off some of these things.
I'll tell you one thing, though, their defense has got to be getting tired.
Let's just punt this one in the end zone.
If you're not going to get it inside the 10, just kick it on in the end zone.
I don't want him to touch it. Whatever it is,
who's that back there, guys? You got a number on him?
I can't see it at the moment. 1 something.
Jonathan Thompson on doing the punting duties for the Dragons. Snap back is good. Here's the boot. He shanked that one right off his foot. Goodness gracious.
All right, guys. We're wasting opportunities here.
They're going to mark that about, is that the 26, 27 maybe?
Yeah.
Let's see where they mark this.
I mean, we're wasting opportunities. I mean, they're going to break free at some point.
And let's see where they mark this. It's inside the 30, I believe.
Looks like about the 30, just over the 30.
Well, they keep moving forward. Let's just take it up to the 35.
No, it's not.
All right, just inside the 31 of Bowling Green. 7:32 to go in the second quarter. No score here at Joe Hood Field. Hollis under center. There's the give. Oh, man, that's some football, guys.
I tell you, Marvin.
They nailed him in the backfield. Marvin Miles got back there with the first hit on him.
You know, credit Hunter. He spun off the first guy. But fortunately, we had a couple more there ready to finish it off.
I don't know how he got that far.
I don't know.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Cardwell out here on Wilson. There he goes.
Yeah,
there's
wide
a little
open.
pass.
Nice play call. They hit him pretty well.
It's a nice hard tackle. Had Cardwell in on that one. DeMonte Smith.
Bring up 3rd and short.
Let's see. 3rd down, and let's see. They got 4 on the board. Let's see where they mark it. About the 38-yard line. Bowling Green. 3rd and 3. Hollis in his shotgun. Big play here, Patrick. Oh, we jumped. We had a couple guys get in there.
Watch the ball, guys. Watch the ball.
That's a cheap first down, fellas.
Handing them a first down. I mean, you know, from a Central perspective, you got to be pleased with a lot of aspects of the game so far, but you haven't finished off your drives. From a Bowling Green perspective, you almost have to feel good about 0-0 at this point. Your defense has been on the field most of the night, but you haven't given up the big play
They're going to have to burn a timeout. Bowling Green is. They're all confused. And there's a purple timeout. While they have a timeout, we'll take one too. We'll be back in a moment. All right. Back to the action. Bowling Green with the quick timeout, getting the personnel situated. They got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42, 43-yard line there.
What do you think? Pass out here to the flat?
Well, they got the empty backfield. Hollis in the gun. Man in motion. There's a fake. He's going to keep it. Got a blocker out. It's a beautiful play.
JT made the right read.
Jonathan Thompson with a beautiful read. Takes him down. Should be no gain. Should be right where they started it at, and it is.
I gotta be honest, I thought he lost just a little bit. But, you know, that's not where they spotted it.
It'll be a second down, 10 yards to go. It's a nice play by the senior, Jonathan Thompson. All right, Will Porter and Wilson out to the right. Tevin Anderson out there as well. They got the pro set going. Hollis in the shotgun. Back to pass. Forget it. They lost yards on that one. Man, you hear those helmets ringing down there,
I'll tell
brother?
you what, number 11 looks like he's hurt on the block.
He got ripped or something.
He missed him. He missed the block, I thought.
He must have landed on his
looks
shoulder.
Looks like he hurt his arm.
Something. They're going to get an official timeout.
He just looked like he missed the block. And
that's Will Porter.
Might have fallen awkwardly.
He's going to walk off in his own power. They'll get the trainer out to look at him. You hear those helmets popping, though.
Well, here we go again. 3rd and 13. Trying to come up with a stop.
The ball right at the 40-yard line of Bowling Green. 3rd down, 13 yards to go. 5 minutes ago here in the second quarter, no score between these heated rivals. Hollis in the shotgun. Back to pass. Going to let it fly. Got a man.
Oh,
he overthrows it.
Ooh. I tell you what, he had him, though. He was there. So, I mean, we fortunately managed to hold them out there, and they're going to line up for a punt. I believe we got number 20, May, back there again.
That was a nice pass by Hollis. Just overshot him. Looked like Jason Campbell last week.
He had a step.
There's a kick by May.
That's probably their best kick of the night, and unfortunately, no, sir.
He was going to field it and got out of there. Good job, Cortez.
And see, this just illuminates the, how big of a lost opportunity those plays were. Yeah, I mean, you got to call that.
We got a flag.
I mean, Chandler was all over that guy. He's driving him into
Chandler Sears?
I mean, that's who I assume is number 6 still. He got him, and he was messing him up, and he wouldn't let him up.
Well, let's see what they send this there. Let's see if Wallace wants to join in the reffing crew.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'd get him off the field, though, if I'm wearing the white hat.
They need to call out DG if they want.
Well, I think he took some lessons from DG on how to get on the court or the field.
That's a big penalty, though, if it's only against and it is.
And it is.
Well, that'll improve the field position a little bit.
I tell you what, I've never seen this right here. I mean, that's pretty much ridiculous. Now we got an assistant coach.
Your assistant's got to come out there and say, "Hey, coach, come on now."
I never liked that much. When I got that mad, just let me go. I'll finish it off.
Well,
I mean, obviously they're not going to throw anything else.
And you tell me that you had very few times that you were actually ejected?
Oh, just a couple. Not too many. Now, wait a minute. Did they pick the thing up?
No. Okay, we had it about the 20.
Okay, there you go. They put the 15 yards on. That's going to bring the ball up to just shy of the 35-yard line. At the 34, where Warren Central will start this drive. 4:39 to go in the first half, no score. Brown in motion. It gives DeMonte up the middle. A bunch of running room. Still on his feet.
Oh.
He's rumbling.
Block in the back.
Oh, you got it. Guys, come on.
Well, it was. It was.
Come on, the play's already by him.
No, he blocked him in the back. He didn't need to. He kind of accelerated him along the way.
That's a horrible call. I don't give a crap what the rule is. He's 15 yards in front of him. That's ridiculous.
Well, that ruins a big run for no reason, but he still probably get the first down on that.
That is ridiculous.
Well, that's disappointment, but it's still a pretty nice run, but you just hate to see the...
And now we got a penalty on a coach.
Way to be, Honchell. Way to give it away.
And I hear a bunch of racket coming out of the
Now,
Bowling
see,
Green folks.
Well, we've had them. We've had them, worked up for a while. But I got to say, though, how are you going to call a penalty on Honshaw when Wallace is walking out beyond the hash?
Wallace is in the hash with an assistant coach out there babysitting.
And I believe Coach Rogers is making that point.
And we're going to get a penalty on our guy standing on the freaking sideline.
That's a valid point.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I put the onus on the coaches. Control yourself.
You have to.
You don't need to be giving away 10 yards from the sideline.
Yes, absolutely.
Or 15 yards.
It's going to be 15.
Don't take. What's that? Yeah, they've been wanting to throw.
Well, I think we got Warren County Youth Little League football officials tonight.
But that's good.
I don't understand how she can't be 15 yards out on the field.
That is what it is. It is what it is.
Let's see how they get this thing straightened out.
Did they pick it up? Or are they just getting ready to mark it off?
I'll tell you what, if they pick it up, then I'd really raise Cain if I was Wallace.
No, they're going to. I guess that's because it's our second sideline warning. They got a sideline
warning. But he wasn't on the field. What's the warning about?
They got the sideline warning for earlier.
But what's the sideline warning? The guy is not even on the field.
But here's the worst part of it. That's a dead ball foul. Now, I can't understand how
Patrick, this stuff drives me insane.
Coach Rogers must have nerves of steel.
What is the sideline warning? The guy wasn't on the field.
I figured Coach Rogers would be ready to strangle the coach who just cost his team 15 yards.
It's first and a million now.
That's first and 25.
The great run was negated with. I think a horrible call.
Well, we just suffered 25 yards of penalties after a huge run. Momentum possibly changing now.
There's Brown with an inside handoff, still on his feet. Takes across the 35.
Well,
it's a nice run by Brown.
It'd be a great run if it was first and 10. That's not his fault.
No.
He didn't lose the 15 yards. I mean, that's got to be your first rule as a coach, is not to do something that's going to hurt the team on the field.
Yeah, I still don't agree with either one of them. I mean, like I said, if you're going to let Wallace dance around out there for 5 minutes.
Well, and I don't know. I don't know if maybe because there was already a sideline warning on us that played into it. Maybe they let that go with Wallace.
I try to stay out of the head of official. Most time there's not a whole lot knocking around in there.
Fumble the snap. Looks like we got it back, but now the drive's completely killed.
Yep. 3:20 to go here, second quarter. We really shot ourselves in the foot here, Patrick.
And here's the thing. You've left enough time on the clock that Bowling Green's probably going to get the ball back now. Might even be decent field position. This is our first drive where we're not guaranteed.
Well, Bowling Green's got 2 timeouts left, so that could factor in as well. I'm definitely going to run the football here. I'm just going to run it.
You think?
I think.
After what happened at the end of the first half?
Well, I like throwing the vertical pass, but you can waste more time and not really give much to them. We're going to pass. Throws it back over to Brown. It's complete. He shakes his way up, just shy of the 40.
All right, now what we need to see here is our best punt of the night. We haven't had it yet, but
I would take every second off this clock right now. I may even just take a timeout before delay a game. Just burn it all the way down.
I can't believe we have given away these opportunities.
I mean, we got 2 timeouts left. You can't take them to halftime, so see if they use that clock up. 2:15 to go, first half. No score here at Joe Hood Field on the campus of Warren Central.
Just don't give them an opportunity to take it back.
The Dragons and the Purples are tangling for a district title. Snap back is good. Here's the boot.
That's his
pretty
best.
Nice kick. He's going to field it right about the 26. Still on his feet. Nice tackle.
Well, I tell you what, all told.
As Yupin Urine. And Eric Brown on the stop.
All told, that was as good as you could be expected. But, here's the pain of it. DeMonte was probably about 3 yards beyond that at the end of the run. I'm going to be honest.
I think it was longer than that.
I think it was the right call. I saw him block him in the back. Now, I don't know all the rules about it.
Well, you got to extend and engage. I mean, bumping into somebody.
Trust me.
I
saw what I saw anyway. I thought that it looked like a good call, but it was a necessary block for sure.
Purples take over.
Reverse.
The reverse. They got
Chandler.
a pass play.
Out in front of him.
Oh, man. I sure hope he's going to catch that one because here come a hit from Mr. Green. You're going to get to see some fireworks right there, baby.
I think I saw a highlight from one of their previous games.
I don't know why on earth you'd want to get your quarterback in something like that.
Well,
You're going to take a monster hit right there.
Try a trick play. You never know. They might not,
Years
keep the
past,
guy
that
on
probably would have worked on us.
Yeah, there would have been years.
Just hit him anyway.
No, he shouldn't have.
Well, I always like nailing the quarterback
No.
every chance you get.
I don't like 15-yard penalties. So,
That'd
that'd have been a penalty, my friend.
I don't know. That was close. There's the keeper. Nice
Well defended.
tackle.
Brown on the nice.
Yeah, ankle tackle by Eric Brown.
Heck, at this rate, we'll get the ball back.
There's a minute 30 to go.
They don't seem like they're in all of a hurry. Bowling Green's going to get the ball to start the second half. I don't really sense any urgency whatsoever.
I don't either. I think they're just trying to play keep away. Hollis back to pass. Got a man. There's a catch.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he faked us out. Picked up the first down.
Just not tackling.
Oh,
though.
you got to make that tackle. There's no reason not to. He's right behind him. Just come up and just make the tackle.
Well,
Get him around the waist, throw him to the ground, and he'd be sure of the first down. Instead, the Purples pick up a big first down.
now you're probably going to see some urgency.
Now you might see him get in a hurry. They're inside Warren Central's territory, about the 48-yard line, with a minute 3 to go here in the first half. No score.
This is a dangerous situation here.
Well, a lot can happen.
Got
the rush. He gets outside. He's going to get out. No, he's still.
Wow. We just gave him 15 more on the hit. We just gave him 15 more yards. Penalties have absolutely devastated us so far.
Well, we got the Dragon coaches yelling for a block in the back, and we got the Bowling Green coaches up top clapping on the personal foul.
Wow.
It's amazing how they miss some stuff and get to the other.
Wow.
He tried to pass play. Hollis just tucked it and ran. Had a nice run.
I don't know how far out he was. He was right on the sideline.
He's right on the sideline. I mean, they're.
But I can see where it was going to be called.
Well, if he's still in play, you can hit him. I mean,
but now we've really
that's awful close to being in play.
We've really put ourselves behind the 8 ball now. They're about to be on the 20-yard line.
Unfortunately, I mean, we're just picking these up left and right.
I mean, what is it about the end of the first half the last 2 weeks? We have just absolutely.
Well, I tell you one thing, Patrick. I mean, they got a really good field goal kicker. He's been able to, to hit some long field goals. So I mean, right now it's probably in his distance that he can hit a field goal.
Right now, that's best case scenario.
Yeah, I mean they're all the way down. Where are they at? Outside the 20 of Warren Central.
Just outside of it, 21.
Back to pass. Nice hit.
And you might see a
Hayden
timeout.
and Miles is on the stop right there. I believe Hayden got the tackle, number 51. The junior for the Dragons.
I got to admit, I'm really surprised they're not using any of their timeouts.
Well, they're in a little hurry-up mode now. 32 seconds to go first half. They're saving the timeouts. There's a fake, the keep.
Oh, my goodness.
That ain't no flag. You're crazy, Wallace.
I believe they're going to call the timeout now.
He's down there wanting a flag. Ain't no flag. This ain't powder puff. Timeout, Bowling Green. 18.1 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break as well. Be back in a moment. All right, Patrick, this first half will never end.
Well, this is a big third down play. I mean, we have got to hold them to a field goal.
Absolutely. I think Bowling Green's got one timeout left. 18 seconds to go, 3rd and 9.
You might see this one going for the end zone.
I'd take a shot at it.
Watch
He's got a
that
nice
slot.
arm. Get some pressure on him. There it is. Turn around. Touchdown.
You just,
All he had to do is turn around. He picks it off.
I tell you.
Wow. Who's on that coverage? That's Satterfield.
Satterfield was one of them out there.
All he had to do is turn around, and that's a pick.
He
never turned. The ball was right beside him.
This is sick. I got to be honest. I mean, this is sick.
Bowling Green cashes in on the first score to lead 6-0. And let's see what we're doing here. We got the old I'm lining up for the extra point try. Snap back good. There's the hole. We got a flag.
And of course, the worst part is they get the ball to start the second half.
And we got offsides.
Now they might go for 2.
I'd say they would go for 2. You never know.
I'll tell you what, we got to.
Let's see how Wallace plays this here. We got the offsides, and they still might kick it. It's awful early to go for 2.
They might have declined it like we do every time, it seems.
Yeah, well, it kind of messes up your spacing a little bit.
This is very disappointing. We played too well to be down now because of a block in the back we didn't need, a coach getting a silly penalty on the sideline, and then we getting a late hit. I mean, we handed them some opportunities. And that's what the game's about. Who converts the opportunities they're given.
Will Porter doing the hold, and there's snap back the hold. He drills it right through there. Bowling Green leads Warren Central 7-0 on the touchdown pass from Hollis. Who caught that thing back there, Patrick?
I didn't even see.
That was a nice pass. Put it right on the sideline, back in the end zone. Our guy was in position to make a play. We just didn't do it. 13.5 seconds to go first half. And the Purples cash in with the first score of the game. Patrick, what a crowd tonight, buddy.
It's a great crowd. I'm glad that they came out for this one for senior night. I hope the Central can come back in the second half and give them a shot. I mean, it's just a one-score game, but
absolutely,
I sure do wish we had the ball instead of them. That first drive of the second half is going to be a big drive.
Yeah, you're going to have to come out clean on that and get the ball back. Little squib kick. Get on it. All right, pick that thing up. Feel the Satterfield still on his feet. Takes him down about the 25-yard line of Warren Central.
He ran a long way for not too many yards.
7 seconds to go here first half.
I'm sure they'll just take a knee and get to the half.
Patrick, a lot of missed opportunities here in the first half.
I mean, I really feel like Warren Central has outplayed Bowling Green in the first half, but that just shows you don't convert your opportunities.
That's right.
You let them get into a position.
Well, we had the touchdown taken off the board with the block in the back. And the chop block, it really backed us up. Block in the back would have been one thing, but the chop block is the one that really hurt. Michael Bush takes a knee, and that will do it for the first half. Bowling Green leads Warren Central 7-0. We'll be back with some halftime guests in a moment. All right, welcome back to the half. I got a special guest, Donna Wills from Bluegrass Cellular. Donna, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing fine, and we're, not real happy with the outcome of the first half quite yet.
Understandably, there's still a whole half to play.
There
though.
is. Our Dragons are trailing 7-0. Well, I got some questions here. Tell me
Okay.
about this Bluegrass Cellular Battle of the Bluegrass program.
Well, Battles in the Bluegrass is a program that we decided to take part in this year. And really, we just were looking for a way to get involved in the communities that we serve. So, throughout South Central Kentucky, we're choosing a game per district or per area that we're going to feature for football, and then we're going to do the same in basketball.
Oh, that'd be excellent.
And I mean, how can you not feature this game
I
if
know.
you're from Bowling Green? So.
Yes.
It's something that we're just really trying to get back in touch with the communities and really focus on who we service.
Absolutely. Now, how many games are featured in the Battle of the Bluegrass?
There are 4 this year.
Okay, and we are the third game.
We're the third game.
Who's going to be the fourth game?
They're actually going to be in E-Town next weekend.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, why did Bluegrass Cellular decide to do this program? What was going into doing this?
Well, technology is who we are. So people are involved in Facebook. They're involved in the internet. That's a couple of ways you can follow the Battles in the Bluegrass. We have
Absolutely.
a Facebook page. You can like it. There's going to be plays of the game on there. They'll be able to vote for the play of the game. There's a traveling trophy. And really, we just wanted to try to tap into the communities that we service.
Well, that's great. Now, tell me where the folks can go to get information. I mean, you touched on that just a minute ago, but where can they get information on upcoming games and to be able to watch highlights from this game?
Well, you can actually go to 3 different spots. You can go to our website, www.bluegrasscellular.com. We actually have a website, battlesinthebluegrass.com.
Okay.
Or you can go to facebook.com/BCI Battles. Like the page. You can follow. You can tag people that you know in pictures. You can vote for plays of the game. You can follow
great.
the scores, and it's all right there for you.
Well, that's great. Now, tell me about this traveling trophy that they're carrying around with them.
Well, it's actually down on the field, and it's a trophy that the winning school will keep. But we actually have a trophy that has the different spots for each game that we feature.
That's great.
And we'll continue to fill it up and carry it around with us.
Well, that's great. That's Donna Wills of Bluegrass Cellular, my guest at the half. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you
We
so
appreciate
much.
everything you do for high school athletics.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and I'll be back with the head coach of Warren Central volleyball team, Kerry Brown, back in a moment. All right, welcome back to the halftime show. I got my special guest, the head volleyball coach at Warren Central of our Dragons, Carrie Brown. Coach, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Did you watch the first half?
Watch parts of it. There's a lot of people down there.
Yes, there is. This is a huge game. It don't get much bigger than Warren Central and Bowling Green.
Oh yeah.
Well, Coach, tell me about the season. Tell me about yourself first, and then tell me about the season. I believe this is your second season as a head coach. And
Second season at Warren Central. I played volleyball in high school, played club ball, and played in college, and then transferred to Western.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was coaching club travel ball here, Bravo, and then found out that Central needed a volleyball coach, and some people put some words in for me, and I got the job. This is my second season. This season was short, frustrating, and successful.
Yes, it was. I have a daughter on your team, so I got to witness a whole bunch of volleyball this year.
Oh yeah, we had lots of talks.
Yeah, but I tell you, Coach, I'm just a straight shooter. You can ask anybody around here. I thought you did a fantastic job. I told you that all the way through the year. You had a very young team. You had a lot of question marks going into the season. What's some of the things that you were concerned with at the start, and then how did it wind up finishing up for you?
Well, my biggest concern was that we only had 5 incoming freshmen. The rest of them were transferred to the new school. So I only had 16 girls at tryout. So that was, and to fill 3 teams, you have to count a lot of girls to fill a couple of different roles on different teams. So
Absolutely.
I had a few players that dressed for freshman, JV, and varsity. So that was one of our biggest concerns, and then our next biggest concern was only having 1 senior and 2 juniors, and seeing who was going to step up and take that lead role. And we had one of our juniors and our senior to step up and take that lead role, and they were the captains, and at times they even got frustrated, but that's with any leading role, you get frustrated.
Absolutely.
But
now your captains was Nicole Whitson
and Christina Cox. And Christina was our lone senior. Yep.
A small graduating class. So, based upon that, what do you see for the future for Dragon volleyball?
Well, one of our biggest struggles this season was we have been telling them and trying to show them how important it is to play as a team, and being young, they just don't quite grasp that. And after about halfway through the season, they finally realize that they have to treat each other as family, as that they're protect each other on and off the court. And
absolutely. So
halfway through the season, they finally realized that we should play as a team, and so that's one thing. After we lost out of districts to Greenwood, we talked about it, and I said, halfway through the season, you learned how important it was to play as a team. So we are losing only 1 player.
Right.
I said that is going to be our strongest point next year, that you can take that from day 1 playing as a team. So
absolutely.
I said, if you don't take half the stuff I said to you this season, take that over into next season. That's what I want you to take over the next season, is that you play as a team. You are a family.
Well, that's a great message, because so many times it's always about, what can my kid do, what can my kid get, blah, 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 with parents and different people. But, all that stuff you just got to leave on the outside of the window. When it comes to what you're playing, whether it's volleyball, football, baseball, basketball, what goes on there, it needs to stay there, and you got to build from there.
Yeah. Well, one thing, when we have as soon as they make the team, we have that mandatory parent-player meeting at the beginning of the season, and we go over, I have player expectations and parent expectations. And from the parents, one of their rules is they are not allowed to talk to me about their daughter's playing time. It is not up to them how hard their daughter plays. It's up to their daughter. And so that helps cut out a lot of the drama.
Sure.
Because, let's be honest, the most drama can be with the parents.
Oh, yeah.
But I tell my girls almost every day, every week, I don't care how old you are. I see talent, and I see heart.
That's
and
right.
Whoever shows me that plays.
I've said it for years. Now I used to coach baseball with Coach Alfonso, and Rick was notorious for having young kids, but he didn't care how young they were.
Yeah.
We had a 7th grader starting varsity at shortstop. We had an 8th grader when I was coaching in 2003 with Coach Shane Humphrey. We won a region with an 8th grader at shortstop.
That's awesome.
You gotta recognize talent, and then you gotta, as a coach, and you know this as well as anybody, you gotta use everybody's talent. What they're talented with, you gotta put it together and use it.
Yep. That's one thing we tried to work on. After every game, we would have a debrief of the game and what they did well, what they didn't do well. And one of the things was that I was like, you rely on me so much for motivation and energy. I was like, who should you be relying on? And they finally figured it out.
Right.
It's not, in my opinion, too late, but I'm glad they finally figured it out that they should rely on each other.
That's right.
It's like, because, I mean, I said, what does the other team want for you to do? And they're like, to lose. And I was like, exactly.
Right.
The people that are wanting you to win are the people right next to you.
That's right. That's right.
So,
I mean, the message is a great message. I think you did a wonderful job. How'd you guys finish up? What was your record?
16 and 15.
16 and 15. Now, your first year, how did you finish?
12 and 19.
12 and 19, and I believe that was a senior-laden team.
Yes, it was.
Wow. Now
Yeah.
that is a sign of a good coach.
Well, the thing is that I had lots of talent last year, but they never figured out how to play as a team.
True.
I had good leaders. I had good talent. I just had girls that just wanted to play as 6 individuals on the court.
Right.
And
Got to play as a unit out there.
Oh, yeah. And last year was a big learning moment for me and a big learning moment for them. And
Absolutely.
so I'm excited for our upcoming years. We're going to have, with my sophomore group this year especially, they're a strong group, and I'm excited to have
Absolutely.
them.
Now, who's some of your sophomores that you'll be leaning on for next year?
I don't know who I can't say. I mean, I'm pretty much all of them. Melina Ramick, Chastity Beckner, Hannah King, Amy Hing, Megan Sundell, Joanna Port. I mean, like, and the good thing about them is that they're just a strong, close group of friends, too.
Yes,
so
they are.
That
Yes, they
helps
are.
a lot, too. So it's not just one. You can't just say one or two. That's every single one of them are important roles.
I tell you, from somebody that has watched them from the outside looking in and watching the games and all, I mean, a lot of kids improve. I mean, my daughter, she improved a lot, and there's a lot more she can do. I mean, she's young, and I told her a long time ago, you're feeling your way. Your freshman year, your sophomore year, you got to start doing some things. Your junior year, you got to have it together.
Mm-hmm.
Then your senior year, you come out and you kick some butt. That's how high school athletics is designed to do.
Well, the biggest thing that they need to learn, and that's what, if they're having a bad game or anything and during timeouts, I'm trying to tell them it's not enough for me to believe in you. It's not enough for Coach Neal and Coach Doom to believe in you. It's for you to believe in yourself and for their teammates to believe in you. And it took them a while to be able to trust each other 100% on the time on the court. And you could tell when they didn't trust each other. But that is their biggest problem for themselves, is not trusting themselves that they can do it, not knowing that they're good enough to be there.
That's right.
And I'm like, you don't have that jersey on if I didn't think that you deserved it.
Yeah. And I've had that same talk with kids. I mean, there's not a bigger job a coach can do than put a kid in position to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number one rule of coaching. I never forget, I took a coaching class, and the great Johnny Oldham, who took our own Western Kentucky Hilltoppers to the Final Four, said that is the number one thing you got to do as a coach. You got to put a kid in position to succeed. Mm-hmm. And I think watching this year, I think you did that quite a bit.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Now tell me about your staff real quick before we get the second half going. Who's all on your staff?
I've got Coach Jamie Neal. She is a teacher here at Warren Central. She also coaches the girls basketball team. She is new to the staff this year. She transferred over from Bowling Green Junior High.
That's right.
Where it was her first year of coaching volleyball, but she has coached for 6 years already, and so having that coaching experience
absolutely
helped a whole lot. And especially, she is good at calming me down at certain times. And then our other coach is Coach Sarah Doom. She is a sophomore at Western. She also helps coach at Bravo, the travel team.
Great.
So she's played travel ball, she's played high school ball, she's extensive in volleyball knowledge. So knowing that I have those two people, it helped a lot this season. So I could just focus on varsity, and they could just take over on JV and freshman, and that helped a lot. Because last year I was coaching 19 girls myself.
Yeah, you're doing everything by yourself, and that's hard to do. That's very hard.
I mean, I had a coach last year, and she tried, but she's never played volleyball, never really watched volleyball, and so I was coaching a coach and 19 girls.
Right.
So.
Well, Coach, I sure appreciate the time. I know it's tough to get up here. So I definitely appreciate your time tonight, and you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, that's Coach Carrie Brown, the head coach of Warren Central's volleyball team. I don't call them Lady Dragons. I call them Dragons. I'm old school. They're Dragons is what they are. Coach, I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Watch her, guys. Help her out. All right, second half about to get underway. That was Coach Brown, our special guest at the half, and along with Donald Wills at Bluegrass Cellular. Patrick, we're back here, baby. Second half about to kick off.
My butterflies are still there. This is a big possession.
There's a kick by Musics. Going to get it about
Nice
the
kick.
5. Number, who's that, 22?
That's Navarez.
Still on his feet. They're going to take him down right at about the 30-yard line.
I tell you what, I finally found out that the who caught the touchdown pass was Necarius Fant, the freshman.
Oh, the freshman. Number 12. That's
He's
a
part
nice
of that
catch.
mega talented freshman class that won the state champion. I think they won both years in middle school, didn't they?
I'm not for sure. I know that Limley won a couple over there at Moss. I can't remember the years that he won it.
Well,
No. Last year's 7th grade team won it at Moss, I believe.
But I mean, these guys would have been 8th graders.
Right.
I'm saying they won state.
Yeah, they got quite a talented group.
All right, here we go. Biggest possession of your life.
All right, we got the I formation with the purple starting out. He's going to keep it.
Yep. There's a lot of yards.
Yes, Hollis did a good job of riding that through. Ended up picking up some positive yards right there. It's a good run.
The coach is telling me that the players are still, not down on themselves, but
there's no reason to be down here.
Gotta hold them here. You don't want to go down 2 scores after everything had been going so well for you.
Absolutely. Hollis gained 6 on the keeper. Be bringing up a second down, 4 yards to go.
That looks like a short 4.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
I'd say that was more like a gain of 7.
They're going to lose yards on this one.
No, they gave him a gain of about 1.
They get a yard out of it. Let's
Yep.
see where they spot this thing.
It's about the 38.
Well, they did get a yard out of it. Should be about a 3rd and 2. Be a short 2, it looks like.
Well, you got to feel good about your chances of picking that up, though, if you're Bowling Green.
Absolutely. They're back in the I formation. Hollis under center. 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Ball on the 38. I'll tell you what,
he put the ball
met
on the
him,
ground, but
he was able to lean forward.
All right, guys. They put the ball on the ground, but it looks like he got enough for it.
He's right at the stick. Let's see, we got a fumble, fellas.
I saw the ball on the ground, but
let's see who comes out of the pile with it.
I mean, as always, all the Dragons will tell you it's theirs.
We're pointing our way. We'll find out in a moment.
I got a feeling it's going to be white.
No, they're calling it white ball.
They signal 4th down. I got to be honest. I don't see how that's not a first.
That's a first down. They haven't moved nothing yet. He's right on the 40. It's going to be a first down, Bowling Green.
I'll be honest. That might need measurement.
I'm
it's
looking
very, very close.
I'm looking right at it. That's the first down. That's a first down, fellas. He's right at it. As long as your lines are true, and you never know. That was a good skirmish down there at the bottom of the pile. I'm sure somebody got gouged in the eye. That's how we did it when I played football. We give you a little gouge. 1st and 10 Purples at their own 40-yard line. Back in the eye. There's a give to
Navarez.
He's going to get about a yard, and that's about it.
They've done a good job of bottling them up so far tonight.
Hunter Navarez, the junior running back for the Purples. He's had a big year coming in, hasn't he, Patrick?
Oh, absolutely. I remember watching him against St. X last year at Greenwood, too. He's an impressive runner.
Bring up a 2nd down, 9. Ball at the 41-yard line of Bowling Green. There's a pitch out. Oh, we just missed him in the backfield.
It was well covered, but
they did a good job.
Couldn't quite get him.
Never really got going. Let's see where they spot this thing.
They nearly got him in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, I think he just got back to where he was. And he did.
Right.
No gain.
You got to figure they're going to take to the air. Let's get some pressure.
It'll be a 3rd and 9. That's the thing. We haven't been able to really rough up Scooter Hollis like they did last year in that game. We need to get some pressure on number 1 back there. One out wide to the right. Back to pass. Putting some pressure on him. He cuts it up. Still on his feet. Still on his feet.
Oh, you got to make that tackle.
He's out of bounds.
You have got to make that tackle.
Let's see where they spot him at. I thought he stepped out. Let's see where they put the. Well, he got a first down again, Patrick. Can you believe that?
I mean, we just you got to credit to Hollis. He was elusive. He got out of it.
Yeah, but
you got to make those.
You got
tackles.
the sideline to work with. That should be an easy tackle. You aim for the middle, and you fire the torpedo.
I mean,
you can't let that happen. Get down the sideline
on the
you.
verge of a huge stop, and now right back in it. Probably running off right side.
Right at the 50. Nothing.
Well defended.
He's going to lose. Eupen, the senior, number 62 on the stop. He's going to lose some yards on that. Back it up by 1.5 yards. Yard in the football.
It looks like 2 yards, to tell you the truth. I believe they were on the 49.
Oh, you're
now
right.
They're back
You're
on the
right.
other 49.
They got a 2nd and 13. It's a short 13, maybe. Ball back on the Bowling Green side of the field.
They're spreading us out a little bit here.
Back in the shotgun is Hollis. Back to pass. Got a man.
Got to make the tackle.
And he does.
There you go.
Beautiful tackle. Green, number 8 for the Dragons. They're going. I don't think they lost a little bit more on that one.
They lost a few yards.
Yes, they did.
Now here you go again. 3rd and more than 10. Heck, this is 3rd and what, 16?
This is 3rd. They're going to call it 3rd and
17, actually.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 17. They lost quite a bit on that one.
Now you cannot let them pick this up. You have got to get them off the field.
Absolutely.
Get your offense out there.
Well, I mean, we're down to the 7-10 mark here in the quarter. We hadn't had the ball yet. Hollis back to pass. Got time. Good protection. Going to let it. Look at here. Downfield. Got a man. He caught that. We had double coverage down there. Cardwell falls down, I believe. And Brown made the tackle. Wow.
3-man rush.
Couldn't
get any pressure.
That is ridiculous.
Fall down in the coverage, and I mean,
Can you believe that, Patrick?
Got to be honest. I'm starting to get pretty pessimistic about this.
He threw right into our double coverage. We had a man fall down, and he went up and made the play. Who caught that thing?
I could not see.
Great catch. Great pass. That's 2 big-time passes by Hollis. And now they're in business in Dragon territory. He's still on his feet. They had him back in the – we got a tussle right here going on.
I mean, we are just doing a terrible job of tackling. And, I mean, this is absolute devastation so far. 5.5-minute drive. You got to figure by now you're thinking they're going to get at least a field goal.
Oh, yeah, they got a strong kicker.
And they've got a great shot at getting a touchdown.
He's 2nd and 6, a short 6 for Bowling Green. They're down to what? Where are they down to?
About the 10.
Right at the 10-yard line, 11 maybe. The Dragons need to bow their neck right here and keep them out of the end zone for sure.
Oh, man.
He's still on his feet.
Tackle.
He's going to be right at there, I believe, if it's not a first down. Maybe 1st and goal here. Let's see where they mark this ball.
Yeah, it's 1st and goal. About the 4, maybe the 5. My goodness.
Well, that's exactly what you didn't need for the Dragons.
Well,
they take up the clock and they're looking to score.
It's just very disappointing. You forced them into 2, 3rd, and more than 10. The last one being a 3rd and 17, and you let them convert both, which is not to say they didn't make excellent plays to get them.
There's the pitch. Look, we hit him in the backfield, guys. He's right at the goal line.
It's about the 1. I mean,
we had him 3-4 yards deep.
We're not tackling.
You got to wrap that up.
So this is about to be a 14-0 game. Probably going to be about 17 minutes left in the game. Maybe 16 and a half by the time we get the ball back.
We had that play sniffed out. Was that Barber back there that made the initial hit?
Not certain.
That was
too busy watching.
That was 3-4 yards deep with the pitch. And he was able to wiggle out of it.
Is that the veer they're running there?
He just did the pitch on that. I mean, a little bit. He'd come to the line, pitch back to the right side. Nice play by Bowling Green.
I mean, it looks like classic Bowling Green football. Well, they managed to stop them, hold them
He
out.
didn't get it.
I wish they were about 3 yards behind that. You got to figure next time they're gonna run a sneak.
They actually lost a little yards on that one, Patrick.
I figure they're gonna run a sneak. You think they would run behind Manley here? Big old number 72
That's
out there.
a big boy down there.
He's legit Division I prospect.
Just a junior.
The downside about holding them out is that clock is continuing to run.
They're going to call a timeout right here. Bowling Green with the timeout. 3rd and goal. Ball in about the, about the 2.5 yard line. We'll be back in a moment. All right, big player, Patrick. 3rd and goal. Ball in about the 2.5 yard line.
Like I said, I would run it right behind Manley. Sneak off to the right guard.
That'd be a good one to run behind. He's huge. Let's see if the Dragons can dial up one more goal line D.
Maybe they'll get a little squirrely. Who knows? I mean, you figure it's 4 down territory.
Here we go. Navarre in the backfield, a little offset. They had him.
They had a chance.
They had him.
Well,
touchdown. Scooter Hollis takes it in.
That makes this next drive a must score.
They had him, guys. He about went down right there. I thought he was going to make a quick pitch. He had a pitch man right there. He kept it himself. And second score of the game for the hated purple.
Well, this is disheartening, that's for sure.
A little bit. May on for the PAT. Snap back good. There's a hold, and he's right through there.
Yeah, they're automatic.
The Purples take the opening kick of the second half, use up all the clock.
That's the
and they
key.
went 70 yards to pay dirt.
You remember our first drive of the game, we drove a long way, used up a lot of clock, but came away with nothing.
Nothing.
And see, that's what's plagued us against these teams.
Well, we had that big one called back. The great run by the Barber was called back, and we just three possessions in a row were in their territory, but we can't cash in on none of them.
I mean, it has been our inability to convert inside, when we get down deep into the other team's territory, that has killed us in games in our losses.
Yes, sir.
And even in the game against Franklin Simpson, we did the same type of thing. We could not finish off the drives.
That's
we
true.
just fortunately managed to hold them to one score,
right,
and get the W. But
we need a big run back here by Cortez or Satterfield or Keenan Reed. Reed hadn't done anything with running the ball tonight. Number 27.
Now, this drive is a must score.
It is. You got to get
I'm calling
points.
that. We don't get a touchdown. I don't see how we do it.
Makes it really difficult. You got to score on this drive. There's the boot, fielded by the Barber at the 5. Up to the 20, still on his feet. Taken down about the 27-yard line. The Dragons need to put this one in the end zone, Patrick.
Yeah.
Man, what a crowd. Look at this thing.
That's a great crowd.
Off to the left of me.
I'm impressed.
The Bowling Green folks filled up the visitor bleachers pretty well. Beautiful night for football. We're just not on the right ledger right now. We're on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Bush leading the troops out. First possession of the second half. 4:14 to go in the quarter. We got some movement.
Is that offsides, perhaps?
I think they may have got an offsides call. Let's see.
I mean, that was very
We're
close.
pointing at them. I think he was trying to time the snap, and he was.
Now, see, that's some of the stuff we made them do last year, and that helped ease them off a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you definitely need to change up the snap count here in the second half because they were, they had a couple plays where they were kind of reading into it sometimes a good no play or just go on your third hit or something. All right, be first and 5 yards to go after the offside penalty on Bowling Green. Ball at the 31. DeMonte right up the gut.
He probably got about 2, maybe 1.
That's some hard running. He's going to take it up to about the 34-yard line. And they're going to give him a gain of 1. 3:53 to go, third quarter. Patrick, we got to get this thing going, buddy. I wouldn't mind. I mean, this is short. I wouldn't mind seeing him take a shot downfield.
No, I disagree.
Well, this is the time you do it.
This ain't 1 yard. Well, what do you know?
I don't know who he was throwing to. That's twice that Satterfield and Bush has been on the wrong page. We got a penalty. I don't know why we got a penalty.
They're calling intentional grounding.
You can't call that. You're crazy.
Oh, no, my fault.
Oh, my gosh.
Even worse, chop block.
Another chop block.
Hey, see, that's why I don't do it. Because now you've got 2nd and 19.
Wow. Yeah, but
No.
you got to pass sometime.
Well, not on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 is a good time to do it, brother. It's short enough to where it's manageable on third down if you don't get it. I didn't mind the pass, but the penalty was brutal. So now that really jacked you up. I tell you, the penalties it's been Bowling Green's best defense on us has been our own penalties.
I got to be honest, I don't see this.
It has stopped us all night long. A 2nd and 24. Brown with the carry. He's still on his feet.
He made a nice play.
Yes, he did. He had nothing. He ended up getting a positive gain. Takes it up to right over the 20-yard line of Warren Central. Gain of 5 for Eric Brown.
I tell you what, it's just starting to sink in a little bit here.
A 3rd and 19 to go. Let's see what the Dragons do here.
You have to pass it.
I don't think they're going to unless they get a rollout.
Well,
still on his feet. Fumble. Still ball. Still loose. Bowling Green picks it up. Was that Cortez?
No, it was Cortez.
Yeah, a little inside handoff. Tez had a nice run. Was going to get a lot of it back, but still be short. But he coughed it up at our own 35-yard line, and that is going to be tough. That's a tough play.
Well, so far this has just been a polar opposite last year. Even though the first half was easy, and we just came out and took it to them in the second half last year. And so far there's just been nothing that has gone Central's way.
No, it hasn't. That was our first possession of the second half. And we didn't get it to like the 4-something mark. Nice hit right there. DeMonte wrapped him up. Brown got a shot on him. He's going to lose a little something there.
It goes without saying, you can't give anything up now.
No, wait a minute. Where are they spotting this thing? Yeah, they backed him up about a yard.
No,
you can't give anything up.
You basically can't even give him a field goal.
No.
That'll make it a 3-possession game.
No, you make it a 3-possession game, it's going to be real difficult to come back and win this thing. 2:04 to go. Third quarter. Bowling Green leads Warren Central 14-0. The Scooter Hollis pass to Fant. And the quarterback keeper is where we lie right now.
Fant's he's absolutely killing Satterfield out there. Absolutely killing him. That's the matchup that they seem to have exploited so far. You think about it. The touchdown pass was to Fant. The big pass was in double coverage to Fant.
Yes.
And just now they've made it third and very manageable.
Oh, absolutely. About a 3rd and 2. Ball about the 20, what was that, about the 28?
28.
28-yard line of Warren Central. Huge play. There's the give to Hunter. He takes it off. He ain't going to get it.
He actually lost a little yardage.
He didn't come close to getting it.
Now, see, okay, you need to gather the team over there, tell them to watch for the no play. I think Bowling Green may ultimately kick a field goal here.
Well,
But I think they're going
I'll tell you what, the kid's got the leg for it. I've heard just great things about him.
But I'm telling you, you watch. They're going to come out here. They're going to line up for offense. They're going to try and draw them off sides.
Absolutely. It's 4th and 3. He did lose a yard. The Purples are going to go for it. Ball about the 28-yard line.
Got to watch the ball, guys.
Under a minute to go, third quarter. There's a snap. He's going to keep it. He didn't
got
get
nothing. Wow. I got to be honest.
Didn't get it.
I confess myself very, very surprised they went for it. Even more surprised they went for it without trying to do a false snap.
Right. Well, that's a huge stop by the Dragons defense.
That's the first thing that's gone well for Central in a long time, about 13, 14 minutes of game time since they've had something that good.
Absolutely. Let's see if Coach Rogers and staff can rally the troops on offense, and let's get a drive going here. The Dragons take over on downs, about the 27-yard line, I believe.
Looks like.
Michael Bush under center. To give us DeMonte. Tell you what, they're doing a good job. Bowling Green has a bottle in DeMonte.
Well, now, he had a great first half.
Oh, he had an excellent first half. Plus, you lose the huge run he had.
Yeah, that was his best run.
That's about a 40-yard scamper that they brought back on the infamous block in the back. Clock running.
Now, you got to go ahead and get a playoff. You need the time now.
Be second down, 8 yards to go.
And we got to get Cortez broken free again.
The ball just short of the 30. There's a give to Brown. He's running hard. Still on his feet. He's got a first down, baby.
I'll tell you what.
It's a nice run by Eric Brown.
Heck, get out there if you can. Line up another play. They're just going to get to force, I guess.
It's a nice run by number 2 on his back, Eric Brown.
Now we're going to the fourth quarter.
All right. The Purples own the second and the third quarter with scores in each. Let's see if the Dragons can own the fourth quarter, Patrick. We'll take a quick break. After 3 complete, the Purples lead the Dragons 14-0. Back in a moment. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, Patrick, fourth quarter about to get underway. The Purples lead our Dragons 14-0. Dragons have the ball at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. There's a nice run by Brown on the last play. Let's see if we can keep it going. Barber in motion. Bush is back to pass. Out to Barber. Still on his feet.
He made
across the 50. It's a nice play.
Yeah, it gives us something to cheer about for the first time in a long time again. Strung a couple first downs together. We got to score.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it's a nice pass by Michael Bush out to Barber. That's some good blocking downfield.
At this point, I don't just want them to score so that they can get back in this game, but I just do not want to get shut out.
Well, score here will definitely get us back in the ball game, make us feel good about ourselves. Up the middle, DeMonte across the 40. Down to the 37-yard line.
3 plays, 3 first downs. This is what they needed.
A beautiful run by the senior DeMonte Smith. We got Green back in. I've been noticing he hadn't really played a whole lot of offense. I mean, we only gone to him twice tonight.
I remember he had the drop coming across the middle that one play. Yeah.
Give it to Cortez, takes it inside the 35.
I got to tell you, that just hasn't worked for us tonight. That run with Cortez to the near side just has not.
I'd love to see him go the other way one time.
Now, Cortez doesn't run to the other way. I haven't seen it at any point.
Me neither.
They line up. He lines up on the left.
You know, I think it's probably a handoff situation. Hey, we got a purple down. I can't get a number. I don't know if he may be cramping up a little bit. Mike Carby down there, the trainer for Warren Central, is working on him.
Looks like number. Oh goodness, I can't make that out. 36 maybe? 90? 90 they say.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Be back in a moment. All right, Kofor goes off in his own power. I'm sure the young man's okay, and we hope he is. Back to the action. We got a 2nd down 7, Patrick.
Well,
ball at the 33-yard line of Bowling Green. We're back in their territory for the 4th time. Let's see if the 4th time's a charm. Michael Bush under center. Brown in motion. To give us the big fella, DeMonte. Takes it right at the 30.
Well, not enough of a gain on 2nd down, but you know this is 4-down territory.
It's manageable.
This is 4-down territory right here.
3rd and 4 comes up for the Dragons.
You can't get a field goal. You can't get a punt. You've got to score a touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, it's definitely 2 down.
It's getting late in the day. 10 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game.
3rd and 4 for the Dragons. Ball at the 30-yard line of Bowling Green. Barber in motion. There's the give to Barber. He's got some running room. He's down to the 20. Stepped out right there, forced out of bounds.
I do believe
it's a good block by Marvin Miles and company.
I do believe I saw a War Productions guy down there almost get run over.
Hey, who's my man down there?
That's Kyle Duff.
Kyle!
Our previously Lucky Charm.
I know. Boy, he's really got to pull in the bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Hey, that run takes it down to the 19-yard line of Bowling Green. A good 1st down for the Dragons.
May our 2nd trip inside the red zone end better than the 1st.
Well, let's hope, brother. Satterfield out wide right. We got Brown and Barber as the wingbacks. Give DeMonte right up to gut. He's rumbling, still on his feet. He's inside the 10.
All right.
Nice run by DeMonte Smith. He takes it all the way down to about the 7, Patrick.
That's a
1st and goal for the Dragons. Right, they back it up to it's about the 8, isn't it?
That's not as bad as their usual DeMonte spots.
I thought he got down a little closer, but that's me. 1st and goal, Warren Central knocking on the door. Cortez around the edge on his feet. That should be a touchdown. Touchdown, Cortez Barber.
Absolutely had to have it.
And the Dragons score a very needed touchdown. And I see fire coming out of the Dragon over there on the scoreboard. We got a purple down. Let's see if the young man can get up.
I tell you, Cortez looks a little dazed as well.
That's Jackson Sowell down there, number 14. He's a little baseball player as well.
All right, I tell you, we've had some issues with some extra points this year. This is big. You're confident,
I'm confident.
All
it's the
right.
only way I can be, Patrick. The 10:09 mark.
You got to be. You're a Raider fan. You got to keep
watch
hope.
your mouth, big boy. All right, music's on for the point after. Bush doing the holding. They're offsides right there.
Yeah.
Snap back good.
Oh,
yeah, they made contact.
Are we going to go for 2?
Oh, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
They've shown a willingness to do it in the past. They're going to decline it. I mean, that's how we got up on top last year.
Oh, I know.
I got to be honest.
I think in this game, it's a little bit different game, I think, this year.
I got to be honest. It terrifies me. They're so good at blocking extra points. I might have taken that chance just then. But we declined it.
Well,
so
it sure would have been interesting if they did go. Snap back good. The hold by Bush. There's the boot. He nailed it through. At the 10:09 mark, the Dragons put 7 on the scoreboard. Bowling Green leads now 14-7. We'll be back in a moment. All right, I saw Green shaking up on the sideline. I hope he's okay.
Well,
That's our go-to guy in the passing game. And we got Brown down there. Looks like he's got a cramp issue.
well,
He's had that all year. He's stretching out the calf.
let's hope they can he's a defensive player out there. We kind of need both of them out there.
Yes, we do. Adel Music's on to do the kicking.
Biggest drives of your life coming up.
Boy, I tell you, we need a 3 and out in a bad way, don't we?
They sure do.
You got to capitalize on the momentum we just got back. The Purples lead the Dragons now 14-7. The 8-yard run by Cortez Barber
What are we doing?
got us a little closer. Here's the boot.
All right.
It's a little poocher. Going to field it about the 15. Falls down.
Wow.
It
Well,
worked out pretty good.
that was big.
He must have hit a wet spot on the track down
All right,
there.
crowd. Let's pick them up. Pick them up, crowd.
All right. The Dragon players are waving to the crowd, trying to get people off their butt
Gotta
and
have
make
this.
some noise.
Gotta get the ball back with a chance to get back all the way. Bowling Green, for their part, will be trying to stick the knife in and make it.
Absolutely. Any type of score now will make it awful tough. You know, anytime you get a two score in the fourth quarter is awful tough to come back from. Unless you're Western Kentucky University.
In which case,
I witnessed that, Patrick.
Yeah.
Single the worst game I ever watched in my life. Unbelievable,
it was pretty.
to put it mildly.
It was pretty bad.
All right, Hollis in the shotgun.
Well, let's start off with a false start. That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. Let's see if we can back him up 5. He's rolling them up down there, and that's going to cost Bowling Green 5 yards. Patrick, that game for 3 quarters was aces last week.
It's
With the Toppers, I thought they were going to break the snide, get out of the record books, and
yeah. They'll have a couple more chances, but that might have been their best one.
well, they got North Texas coming in homecoming. They're not real swift neither. Matter of fact, they fired their coach recently.
Is that right?
All right, 1st and 15. Ball about the 14-yard line. There's the give. They're all over it.
All right. One down. Good play.
There you go. It's a good first play. They lost yards. No, they gained a little
Get about
bit.
a yard.
They got a gain of 3. Gain of 2.
It takes a lot to get an actual loss on some of those.
Well, they're moving forward, so I mean
Yeah.
it's tough to, unless you hit the quarterback and runner at the same time. They're gonna fall forward. Bring up a 2nd down 13.
I mean,
Ball right at the
I feel a
15-yard
pass
line.
coming.
Yep, there it is. Hollis back. Got all day. Let's push him out. Good job.
See, that's how you defend that. That's how you defend that. The absolute only thing you cannot do in that situation is let him get back into the field.
Absolutely. Jonathan Thompson was able to push him out.
Now, why is the clock not stopping? I don't know.
He went out of bounds. What in the world's going on
Shouldn't
down
the clock
here?
stop?
He went out of bounds, didn't he?
All right, well, who knows? Big
Just under
play.
9 minutes to go. Big 3rd down play for the Purples. Big 3rd and 8. Ball at the 20. Hollis with the pass. Oh, look at this. 3rd down has been a nightmare. 1st down, Bowling Green.
I mean, that's
3rd down has been an absolute nightmare tonight, Patrick.
we're giving them a lot of
We're
space.
not
up, and they're just
we're
taking
not
it.
getting enough pressure on him back there. The 3rd and longs, we've gotten no pressure on him. And you got to give Bowling Green's line credit. The pressure
absolutely.
we're giving them, they're picking up.
Yeah, that hurts. That bled another minute off the clock.
Absolutely.
And it's just going to keep rolling.
Big pickup for the Purple.
I mean, at this point, I'm sure they'll take a score, but they don't really have to score. They can bleed this whole clock. I've seen them do it before.
They're up to, the 37-yard line. Nice tackle.
Thompson.
Look at there. Jonathan Thompson comes in, makes a stop on Hunter Navarez.
Now, I saw in the paper, Coach Wallace was very complimentary of our linebacking core. He said that he felt they were the best that they've seen all season, better
Yeah.
than Trinity's.
I tell you, our linebackers really played some
They're
ball.
our strength.
Well, you remember last week with Grayson County, I was talking to the radio guys from Grayson, and they felt like our linebackers is what really screwed them up last week.
Well,
They just didn't account for them being so athletic and active, I guess. All right, loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. Hollis in the
pass
shotgun.
Oh.
Fumble!
I think he got
Dragons got it!
it. Wow.
Dragons got it! Bingo, baby! The high snap. Hollis unable to corral it. Who fell on the ball down
62.
there? That's Yupin Urine, the senior. Comes up with the loose ball.
Big
and the
play.
Dragons are in business.
Well, once again, it goes without saying, 33-yard line, you have got to score a touchdown.
Absolutely,
Wow.
Patrick.
Then they've had so much go against them all night long to finally have something go their way.
A huge turnover
Wow.
by the Purples. At the 7:39 mark, and the Dragons are at Bowling Green's 33-yard line. Here we go. DeMonte Smith in the backfield. The give is to Brown off the left side. He's still on his feet. Nice run. Real close to a first down. Now they're pointing that guy got a fumble. I didn't see the ball come out.
That sure looked to me like he was down, and I think the referees are calling
it
that.
down. Settle down over there.
They faked me out on that one again.
That's real close to a first down.
No. We're saying them settle down.
Be 2nd and a yard to go. Nice run by Brown. Patrick, let's throw one to the end zone.
No.
I love getting you worked up.
I might run down there and beat them.
Barber in motion. Gives up the middle. DeMonte with the first down and more. Takes it across the 20.
Well,
Down to about the 17-yard line.
the phrase of the day is ball protection at this point. I mean, we're starting to run it strong.
Absolutely.
Obviously, you want to run strong, but they're reaching in there, trying real hard to rip that ball out and get it back.
Jonathan Thompson back in for Andreas Robinson, number 55, the sophomore.
Wow.
The Dragons got a first down.
They're in the red zone again.
Absolutely.
Boy, did this game ever flip.
Absolutely, Patrick. Ball on the 17-yard line of Bowling Green. 6:35 to go in the contest. Bowling Green leads Warren Central 14-7. Brown in motion. To give DeMonte. Some tough running right there.
He got about a yard or two.
That's some hard running. Bowling Green really hitting hard down there.
Well, we knew this was going to be a very, very physical game.
I think both teams realize the importance of this possession.
Let's go!
They get the ball down to the 15. It'll be 2nd 8. Dragons on the 15-yard line of the Purples. 5:55 to go in the contest. Bowling Green leads 14-7. Patrick, what a football game.
It sure has picked back up, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Brown in motion. The give is to Brown. He cuts it inside. On his feet. Touchdown, Warren Central.
Go for 2. Woo! You hear me? Go for 2.
Can't do it.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Eric Brown off the left side. It's pay dirt. The 15-yard scamper, and the Dragons are within 1.
Boy, has it ever been big having him back.
Woo! What a run. He cut that baby back and saw nothing but end zone.
All right, here you go.
All right, music's on for the point after. Michael Bush doing the holding.
Yet another play you just got to have.
Snap back good. Here's a hold by Bush. There's a kick. He got her through there, and we got a tie ball game. And I see fire coming out of the Dragon, Patrick. At the 5:40 mark, the Dragons tied up at 14. Woo, baby, what a ball game.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, this last 5:40 is going to be wild. You people at home, get your seatbelts on. You might fall off the couch. We'll be back in a moment. All right, Patrick. Well, that was some excitement, brother.
Absolutely.
Brown with the 15-yard scamper.
Got
What a run.
I tell you, we got to find a way to stop the pass, though.
Great job by the line of Warren Central to get those holes open up. Beautiful cutback by Brown. And he took it in for the touchdown. The big point after by Adel Musics, and we're all tied up at 14. The momentum has shifted to our sideline, Patrick. Let's see if we can keep it. They're going to go short again, it looks like.
Well, I think that's a dangerous little thing, but hey.
Popped it up. Fielded about the 22.
There you are.
Uh-oh. Big run. Way too much.
I told you, it's dangerous.
They took it all the way down to Warren Central territory. That's not what we needed. I sure like to kick it a little deeper.
I mean, that's all about the coverage.
Well, it was a great cutback. Who ran that thing? Was that 27 back there?
I thought it was Navarez, to tell you the truth.
I think it might have been. That's a big, big run. Takes it up to Warren Central's 47-yard line, in between the 46 and 47.
And then Neal pops back in the other direction. But I tell you, the key to this game, Fant down here against Satterfield. We have got to stop the pass.
Hollis under center. He's going to keep it.
He got about 3.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was Cardwell over there. I concur, brother. All right, second down, 7 yards to go.
Oh, you just feel those butterflies.
Down to the 44. Oh, I don't. Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
I feel like I'm out there.
When I was
dying.
coaching, I might get a little jittery, but we'll be okay.
Well, certainly they've come out and they've shown they can compete.
Well, he was, wasn't he? He backed it up. Second down, 7. Ball on the 44-yard line, Warren Central.
Here we are.
There's snap back. Here's the pass. He's open.
What did I tell you? Now, I mean, we came into this game one of the top teams in the state against the pass, but we have been largely untested.
That's true.
And they are exposing it.
Hollis to Fant. Big pickup, and that's a first down for the Purples at the 4:38 mark. And now they're on the 33-yard line of Warren Central. Big pickup, Patrick.
Yeah, it's just we cannot stop the pass.
It seems like when they really go to the pass, they're able to protect their quarterback. You know, last year we were able to get in there on Sears and Hollis.
We have not gotten any pressure.
No, we really haven't.
12. I got 12.
Sure like to see something here.
Yeah, they're claiming they think that there's 12 out there on the field. But
it's a very short game. We got a second down and 8. We got a man down. Hit the clock. I don't know who's
green?
down.
It ends in a 2. I believe that's Green. That's Green. Number 32, Green. Brandon Green, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break. Hopefully, young man's okay. We'll be back in a moment. All right, Green was able to hop off the field with the help of a couple trainers. Hopefully he's okay. That's Green for the purple. Hurt a foot or an ankle or something. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball on the 33. As Anderson in motion. There's the pitch. Oh, fumble!
Yes!
I believe the Dragons are on it.
Oh, they're calling
No.
Wow.
No, he had that ball.
Hey.
He had that ball and made an athletic move.
Hey, bottom line, they got us.
Yeah, but he made an athletic move, guys. That's terrible. That is terrible.
Let's just move on. It is what it is.
That is absolutely terrible. He had it. He made a spin move and got popped. That should have been a fumble. Reminds me of that bullcrap tuck rule they pulled on my Raiders that year. Another bad call. All right, 3rd and long, Patrick. This has been our problem. Let's see if we can take care of it right here. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line of Warren Central.
Got to stop him.
Let's put some pressure on him. Back to pass. Got all day. Incomplete. Nice play by Cardwell. James Cardwell laid a hit. And the ball fell to the turf harmlessly.
Wow, big
That
play.
was for intended number 80, Sam Wilson.
Are they going to kick a field goal?
They might.
I mean, that's a deep field goal. I mean, that's a long one.
They're going to give it a roll. This guy's got a leg, fellas. I've heard great things about him.
You're talking, this is a 50-yarder, King. 50.
I heard he can do it. Watch the fake.
Let's hope he can't.
Watch the fake and don't be jumping off sides, guys. Missed it.
Never had a chance.
Never had a chance, and the Dragons will take over on downs.
My goodness. Woo! Stop the dang clock! Stop the clock!
The clock's running.
Wake up!
Wait a minute.
Come on!
That's Patrick Edmondson for all you people out there.
I gotta tell them, man. They're killing us. They are absolutely killing us down there. We are at home. That's the 2nd straight week they're killing us on the clock.
The Dragons will take over at their own 20 with 3:45. It ought to be about 3:50.
I thought that was about 10 seconds more. My goodness.
All right, let's go Dragons. Let's go 80 and hit pay dirt.
Bottom line, let's not turn it over. Let's pick up some first downs.
There's DeMonte Smith running hard. Takes it up to the 25. It's a nice run on first down by DeMonte.
I'll tell you what, this game has turned out to be every bit the classic that it was hoped to be.
Yes, it has. And, sometimes that ain't always been the case in this game.
No.
Be 2nd and 5 to go for the Dragons on their own 25-yard line. We're all knotted up at 14. Barber in motion. Barber with the carry. He's got some room. Down to the 35.
Ooh.
Pulled him down at the 36.
For a moment there, it opened wide.
Oh, it did. Nice run by the Barber. That's Cortez Barber. That's my favorite nickname. I just call him the Barber. The ball on the 36-yard line of Warren Central. 3:07 to go in the contest. We're all tied up at 14. Brown in motion. They got the carry. Cuts it upfield.
There you go, baby.
Across the 40. Up to about the 44, maybe the 43-yard line, and see where they spot it.
About the 43, looks like.
And you're right, Patrick. That's why we keep you on the payroll.
2 minutes, 48 seconds. Tick, 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 tick.
Hey, almost forgot to talk about War Productions. Those guys, what a job they do. Bringing you the game tonight. Patrick Jr. and the crew do an excellent job in high school athletics. Barber in motion. There's a give up the middle. DeMonte. He's got a first down for the Dragons.
Pretty soon, they're going to have to start thinking about those timeouts.
Well, they got all three, don't we, guys?
Probably.
They
They've
got all.
probably been waiting on calling any timeouts for fear that, you go,
Yes.
you don't get a first down, you don't want to give them any more
Right.
time. But
Well, you got plenty of time to hit pay dirt here. 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line of Warren Central. The Barber, look at here. Oh, nice run. Another first down by the Dragons. Cortez Barber. Patrick, that was close from going to the distance.
I tell you, he's getting
He's getting
closer
dangerously close.
and closer.
For the purple, taking that thing to the house.
Well, I tell you what, how's this for quick? They've moved 40 yards in about a span of a minute and a half.
Woo!
That's much faster than we're used to.
Down to the 41-yard line of Bowling Green now.
The purples
2:05
really-
to go in the ball game. We're all knotted up at 14. Barber in motion. It gives DeMonte.
Big play.
Big play. They stopped him cold.
I can't see who that is at his knees, but someone got in there and blew that up.
Let's see.
That
That is
34.
number 34 of the purple.
He came in low.
That is Chase Proctor.
Yeah, he's one of their stars.
That's a junior. And we take that timeout, guys.
Yeah, it's a timeout for Central.
The Dragons with a timeout at the 1:55 mark. We're coming up on 2nd and 10. We'll be back in a moment. That was a great. All right, Patrick. We got a 2nd and 10. That's a great play by Chase Proctor to up in the big train back here, DeMonte Smith. We got a 2nd and 10, 1:55 to go in the ball game.
I tell you what, just another Bowling Green Warren Central Classic. This is like the old days right
Oh,
here.
man. Central has 2 timeouts. Bush under center. To give his DeMonte. No, he's faking around the end to Brown. He's on his feet. Still on his feet. That's a first down. He's down, guys. He's down. He's down.
They had signaled it down, then they came in there.
No, he's down. Ground can't cause a fumble. He was tripped up. That should be a Dragon first down right there. And it is a Dragon first down. Boy, he faked me out again with DeMonte.
I kind of
tell you, he's really selling that going up the middle. That's twice he's got me in this game.
My goodness.
The ball inside, well, it's on the 29-yard line, just inside the 30 of Bowling Green. A minute 37 to go in the ball game. The Dragons are marching, started at their own 20.
You got to figure going Cortez here.
They try to break something. The Barber on his feet, still on his feet. Takes it down about the 25-yard line. We may get a timeout right here, guys.
Nope, no timeout yet. Let's not get too liberal with the clock. I don't want to put this on a field goal kicker. I would like to get it in the end zone if we could.
Absolutely. Minute 5 to go.
Oh, my Lord.
Be 2nd down and 7 to go. Michael Bush, the sophomore, leading his troops up. DeMonte Smith, the lone setback. Satterfield wide left.
Going Cortez.
DeMonte up the middle. Still on his feet. Inside the 20.
Inside the 15.
Wow. All the way down to about the, 13-yard line? Let's see where they mark it.
That's a man.
Woo! Well, they keep backing it up. It's at the 14.
Well, I tell you what, man. They're on these spots.
The clock running. The Dragons have 2 timeouts left, or 2 or 1. What do they got?
2, I believe.
The Barber in motion. To give is to Barber.
Oh.
He's stuck.
Perfect play.
What a play. Hey,
how you not going to throw a flag on that? That's terrible.
That is terrible.
You're looking right at him.
That's Michael Bailey on the stop. Beautiful play.
Call timeout.
Let's see if we get a timeout right
We
here.
did not call timeout, apparently.
Guys, there's a...
Oh, my goodness. That's bad.
What are we doing?
We had 2. I thought maybe we must not have had 2. We must
Spike it. Spike it.
They're going to run a play. Probably didn't call timeout. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Timeout.
My goodness.
Okay. They're getting on the hash they wanted.
God.
Woo!
Did we not have to?
Yeah, they're getting it on the hash, but boy, that was dangerous.
I thought we had 2 timeouts. Did we not have 2 timeouts?
Guys, did we not have 2 timeouts there? Is there a reason why we didn't take one? Well, I get that, but if you got 2, you can take a timeout, run a play, take a timeout.
Yeah.
I better jump off the thing over here.
All right, guys. It's down to a 32-yard field goal.
He can do it.
I'm sure he can. I've seen him kick it.
Yes, I have too.
You know, we had a big field goal kick last year, but I tell you.
Hey, you won't believe this. Before the game, Patrick, we were talking about this thing coming down to a boot.
Yeah.
And it is coming down to a boot. Adel Musics, the freshman for Warren Central, is going to try this field goal. Is it a 32-yarder, Patrick?
32 yards.
Oh, for the big one-timer, as Harry Carey used to say.
My goodness. They going to call a timeout to freeze, you think, at all?
I don't know. They may not.
Wallace is down there by referee. I'm 100% positive he's going to try.
Music's back. Michael Bush doing the holding.
There it is. There's the freeze.
There's a timeout by the Purple. Hey, we'll take a quick break. It can't get much more exciting than this, Patrick. 3 seconds ago, Warren Central is lining up for a 32-yard field goal. We'll be back in a moment.
All right.
Patrick, this thing is coming down to a field goal. Unbelievable. We looked like we were absolutely dead in the water, down 14-0.
I thought we were in real trouble.
Now the Dragons got a shot of winning it right here with a 32-yarder from Adel Musics, the freshman kicker for the Dragons. Michael Bush doing the holding.
30. It looks like they're actually going to set up on the 33. 33 yards for glory. I thought they couldn't call 2 timeouts.
You can't do that, can you?
I don't know. Apparently,
You can't.
I don't know the rules. It's different at every high school level. I'm sure they're within their rights to do
I didn't
that.
think you could call back-to-back timeouts.
I think that might be an NFL thing. I don't know.
I thought that was at every level.
I think the NFL you can't.
You can, no, in the NFL.
But I believe I've seen it in college. I've seen them spend all their time out. So that's got to be what it is. It's got to be. It's got to be that you can call it at high school. And
the longest 3 seconds in the history of the world.
It's a good one, isn't it? It's a classic.
What a game!
Well, I tell you what. I just hope that if
look at here.
I know they're getting ready, aren't they?
They need to move the students away from the freshly planted bushes 2 weeks ago. They liable to take them babies out. All right, here we go. We're for the third call. Musics on with this. You say 33 yards,
33
Patrick?
it looks like.
33-yarder. Bush doing a holding. Snap back, good. Here's the kick. It's got distance. Bang! 33-yarder from Adel Musics. District champs, baby! Whoa! And the Dragons win 17-14. Woohoo! Unbelievable, Patrick. Here comes the student body out on the field. Stunner! Woo! How about that? Back to back.
Wow, what a comeback!
Down 14-0, and the Dragons score 17 straight. I can't believe it. I'm speechless. Last year, Patrick, at this time I had tears in my eyes.
I did
this
too.
This year I think my heart was skipping beats. Plenty of leg from Musics, and it was right down Central, baby.
Wow.
What a ball game. Look at the Dragon faithful, the student body.
District champions.
District champs.
Wow.
How about that? And Mike Rogers' second year.
I believe. I believe in Rogers.
And Rogers we trust.
Wow.
We're going to take a break. And we're going to come back with the play of the game and the player of the game in a moment. Thing. Patrick back at Joe Hood Field on the campus of Warren Central, where our Dragons are victorious 17-14 over the Bowling Green Purples. And Patrick, that's a district title, buddy.
That's knocked off Bowling Green from their perch. You know, once again, I can't say enough. Bowling Green has an outstanding program.
Oh, they are.
An outstanding team.
Wallace and everything they do over there is top notch.
You know, it's just. Central managed to make a few plays. A couple things went against Bowling Green during that fourth quarter. Central made some huge plays.
Yes, it did. The big fumble. But
I mean,
there's Coach Rogers hugging DeMonte Smith. There's Jay Smooth.
You're talking.
We got Eric Brown coming in.
Bowling Green had been district champs for 7 straight years.
7 straight.
And I mean,
are there it? I'm clapping on this one.
That's
wow.
What
you hear the fight song over here on our side of the field, a tradition that Mike Rogers has brought to this campus. And I love it. How about you, Patrick?
Oh, well, of course. You know it. I know that some teams have not been fond of it, but I got to be honest. I still don't think there's any harm meant. I think it's just a unifying.
I do, too. Do you hear that crowd, people? Unbelievable.
And it's all the more sweet. Last year, there were barely any there to celebrate this year.
Wait a minute. Okay, I was thinking the region title.
Oh, no.
We get close, it'll be a year of the Dragon, buddy.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, we got a shot at it anyway. Patrick, what a ball game.
You know, on a historical note that just occurred to me, I believe Warren Central's first ever win over Bowling Green way back in the 70s was 17-14.
No kidding.
It sure was.
Only you would know that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get down there with the Dragon faithful. Patrick, you got anything to add to this thing? What a barn burner. And remember, for you folks watching, this is Sean King, and I am a homer for the Dragons if you didn't know it. That's why we're here. We're here for our boys. And Patrick, What a ball game.
A great ball game. I'm trying to think. What do you think the play of the game is going to be?
That's right. We got to go play the game. The play of the game, I'm thinking, how about the 33-yard field goal from Adel Musics?
Field goal for the win. I think so.
Now, what about the player of the game?
Gosh, I got to be honest. I don't know who to give it to.
I'm going to give it to every senior that wears the blue and white for Warren Central.
Good call.
That is your player of the game tonight. And we're going to wrap it up here from Joe Hood Field on the campus of Warren Central, where the Dragons are victorious over the crosstown rival, Bowling Green Purple, 17-14. We'll be back next week when we get another rival coming. Or we go to their place.
We go to their place.
We go to the Swamp where we take on Greenwood. Stay tuned next week. We'll see you then.